Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Victor's retirement deal offers Adam Newman CEO seat on one condition. The Young and the Restless, Y and R. Spoilers reveal that Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, has some big projects in the works, but what happens after he accomplishes his latest goals? Victor doesn't expect to fail, so what does he plan on doing once he secures control of Chancellor and destroys Javad? At that point, Victor might feel like his work is finished. Perhaps that could be Victor's chance to take a step back from all the corporate drama and just enjoy his victories. Victor has tried the whole retirement thing before, but it obviously didn't stick. Maybe Victor retired prematurely since he clearly had a lot more gas left in the tank. However, Victor might change his mind about stepping down in the coming months. We know Victor wants to put Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, on the throne at Chancellor, so he'd feel pretty satisfied if he could pull that off. Of course, I&R fans know Victor's most important goal is ruining Jack Abbott's, Peter Bergman, life, and dismantling his company. If Victor could successfully take down his enemy and become the winner of their long-standing rivalry, he might decide he's done everything he set out to do. That might be a moment when Victor would feel ready to go out on top and retire from Newman Enterprises to spend more time with his grandchildren. Naturally, Victor could keep serving as an advisor since he's probably never going to walk away from the family business completely. Even so, Victor might feel comfortable passing the baton if he can just lock in Chancellor and wipe Javad off the map. Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, has no problem helping Victor handle Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, but it's different with Jack since he considers him a friend. That said, Adam could be tempted to betray Jack if Victor makes him an offer he can't refuse. What if Victor is willing to give Adam the sole Newman Enterprises CEO seat on one condition? Maybe Victor could put it in writing that Adam can run the company with his siblings working under him. The catch is that Victor might demand Adam's help striking the final blow to Jack and ruining his family legacy. Victor could offer Adam the job of his dreams, but he might have to make Jack's world a nightmare to get it. Adam is content running Newman Media, but he still craves his father's big chair deep down. If Victor gave Adam the chance to run Newman Enterprises instead, would he take it no matter the cost? In the high-stakes world of the Young and the Restless, where alliances shift like quicksand, Victor Newman's latest move sends shockwaves through the Newman family. For decades, Victor has ruled over Newman Enterprises with an iron fist, refusing to relinquish his empire to anyone, not even his own children. But in a stunning twist, the patriarch appears ready to hand over the reins. The kicker: he's willing to make Adam Newman the sole CEO, but with a hefty string attached. The calm before the storm. Victor's retirement announcement comes out of nowhere. In the previous weeks, Victor has been more contemplative than usual, subtly withdrawing from the day-to-day operations at Newman Enterprises. The rumor mill starts churning when he mysteriously cancels back-to-back board meetings, leaving his children, especially Victoria and Nick, on edge. Adam, on the other hand, remains distant. After years of fighting to prove his worth and grappling with his complex relationship with his father, Adam has begun to carve out a life that's somewhat removed from the Newman Empire. He's currently focusing on other ventures, and even some semblance of personal peace, especially with Chelsea back in his orbit. But that peace is about to be shattered. At a private family dinner, Victor drops the bombshell. He's considering stepping down as the head of Newman Enterprises. The news leaves everyone speechless. Victor's children have long anticipated this moment, yet none of them truly believed it would ever come. But it does, and in the most Victor Newman way possible, dramatically, with intrigue and a challenge. The one condition. As the room stills and eyes dart toward Victor, he locks onto Adam with a piercing gaze. "Adam," he says, voice low but commanding. "I've made a decision. If I'm stepping down, you're the one who should take the helm of Newman Enterprises." Adam's initial reaction is shock. He's used to being overlooked for such responsibilities in favor of his siblings, particularly Victoria, who has been Victor's longtime heir apparent. But there's a catch, and Victor wastes no time spelling it out. "There's one condition," Victor continues. "You take the CEO seat, but you'll do it alone. No co-CDO, no co-leadership with anyone else. You will run Newman Enterprises as its sole leader, but you must sever ties with every other interest in your life, including Chelsea and Connor." The room erupts. Victoria, who had always assumed the CEO role was hers to lose, looks livid. Nick, never keen on the idea of working under Adam, wears a look of sheer disbelief. But it's Adam whose mind races fastest. The offer is everything he's wanted for so long: to be seen, to be trusted, to finally be the one in charge. But the price is steep, too steep. Could he really abandon his family for the sake of power? The Newman fallout. Victoria is quick to react, her face contorting in fury. "You've got to be kidding me," she snaps. "I've worked for years to prove myself worthy of this company. I sacrificed everything, and you're going to hand it over to him." Victor remains unshaken. "It's my decision, Victoria. I didn't get to where I am by making popular choices. This isn't about sentiment. It's about who can take Newman Enterprises to the next level." Nick, typically more laid back in business matters, can't hold back either. "Dad, you're going to give Adam the company after all the chaos he's caused. You think he's the one who's going to bring stability?" But Victor's mind is made up. He believes Adam has the ruthlessness and business acumen to propel Newman Enterprises forward, something Victoria and Nick, in his eyes, don't possess in the same way. But even as Victor expresses confidence in Adam, there's a flicker of hesitation in his voice. The condition he's attached, the demand for Adam to leave his family behind, betrays Victor's underlying concern. He fears Adam's personal life could become a liability. Adam's dilemma. Adam, meanwhile, is caught in a whirlwind of emotion. The position of sole CEO at Newman Enterprises is everything he has fought for since he first came back to Genoa City. It represents validation from his father, recognition that he is just as capable, if not more so than his siblings. But the condition Victor imposes is a brutal one. Severing ties with Chelsea and their son, Connor, is not a decision he can make lightly. As he mulls it over, memories flood his mind. Chelsea's loyalty, Connor's smile, the peace he's been able to find in recent months. Would he really be willing to throw that all away for the sake of power? And even if he did, would he truly be satisfied? He knows better than anyone that the Newman name comes with baggage, and power often isolates. Is the price too high? Chelsea isn't oblivious to the tension brewing in Adam. Later that night, when Adam returns home, she asks what's on his mind. He dodges the question at first, but eventually the truth comes tumbling out. "My father wants to make me CEO of Newman Enterprises. The catch? I have to walk away from you and Connor." Chelsea's face pales as she processes his words. "So what are you going to do?" she asks quietly, her voice tight with emotion. Adam doesn't have an answer. He's caught between his ambition and his heart, between the life he's fought for and the family he's always wanted. Victor's endgame. But Victor has his own agenda. Behind the scenes, he's orchestrating the move with cold precision. He knows that by giving Adam the one thing he craves, control over Newman Enterprises, he's forcing his son into a corner. If Adam accepts, he'll prove that he's willing to sacrifice everything for power, something Victor himself has done countless times. If he refuses, it will only confirm to Victor that Adam isn't ready for the throne. Victor has always played the long game, and this is no different. What the rest of the family doesn't realize is that Victor's retirement is far from the end. It's just another chapter in the Newman legacy, one in which he remains very much in control, pulling the strings from behind the scenes. The decision looms. As Adam stands on the precipice of this monumental choice, the rest of the Newman family waits with bated breath. Will Adam choose the life he's built with Chelsea and Connor, or will he finally claim the crown he's been chasing for years, even if it means standing alone? One thing is certain, no matter what Adam decides, the power dynamics in Genoa City will never be the same.